Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here with a man who did his college wrestling at Oklahoma State University, where he was an NCAA Division I champion, three-time All-American. He went on to wrestle in 3 Olympics, and in 1988 became the Olympic gold medalist. This young man is Kenny Monday, of course. He's no stranger to anybody who knows anything about wrestling. He wrestled in Tulsa High School at Booker T. Washington High School. Kenny, first of all, thank you for being with us for the golden anniversary of the Tulsa Nationals. It's a pleasure.
Thanks for having me. It's always a great tournament. I love coming.
Thank you. By the way, Kenny is a 5-time champion of Tulsa Nationals. He started out as a little guy here, although I can't imagine Kenny as a little guy. But Kenny, I want to ask you, at World of Wrestling, one of our goals, our mission statement, is to promote America's youth and to create champions and winners both on and off the mat. And I'd like to just ask you candidly, what do you think Tulsa Nationals did for you as a young man coming up through the system as a youth wrestler, then going on to college and the Olympics?
That's a great question. And, this being the 50th anniversary, when I got up this morning, I read the article in the Tulsa World and just kind of reflected back on, how it really did impact my life. And I remember wrestling in this tournament as a kid when it was called the Junior Olympics. And so that always had a great name to it, but it was always the toughest tournament of the year. And I remember the first time that I won this tournament, and I beat a kid that I was not supposed to beat, Luke Gilpin, and he had won like 3 in a row. And so that was a defining moment in my career at that time. But at that point in time, I knew that this sport was for me. I was like, man, this is the greatest feeling in the world. And from that moment on, I went on, and I wanted to win this tournament every year and worked hard, but it always kept me focused on the sport, and it was such a fun tournament to see all the kids from all the other states. And it's like, man, I'm not doing this myself, and we got kids from all the other states wrestling and competing and passionate about the sport, and so it really defined my career early.
Kenny, what do you think a tournament like the Tulsa Nationals, in particular the Golden Anniversary, what do you think it does for our sport of wrestling?
Well, Jack Roller has done a tremendous job at promoting the tournament and making it a premier tournament in the country. I don't know of any other sport that really promotes and enhances the kids like this tournament does and Jack Roller does, and his whole staff. He's got a great staff that works with him, and you guys do a great job. And it's becoming nationally known, and now it's kind of becoming worldwide. So it does a lot for the sport. It gets kids disciplined and focused, and he gives great incentives for the kids, and as far as making the world team and getting into the publications, and kids want to see that, and it keeps those kids focused, and it's great for America. It really is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a privilege and an honor speaking with Olympic gold medalist Kenny Monday here at the 50th Annual Tulsa Nationals. This is the Golden Anniversary event. Kenny, thank you so much for your support.
Thanks for having me. And also, my son, Kennedy, is wrestling his first Tulsa Nationals this year. And so I've kind of come full circle and having my own kid compete in this tournament. So I'm very excited this year about the tournament.
Well, we wish him nothing but the best. And Kenny, thanks once again.
Thank you.